Hey man, give me everything you got.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Well, give me what you got.
All I have is a cheeseburger.
Well, that'll do.
Okay,
That's good. You got a marijuana grind? Oh no, I
It's in
got
my girlfriend's car. Okay. Well, we wanted to start out this week at the Big Gun Keeper with a little reenactment of what happened early Thursday morning. We hope you enjoyed our skit. Now let's get right to the game.
Impossible is nothing, baby. Look, our first game of the week in the week 10 edition of the 2009 Big Gun Keeper League is T-Town Terror against Dim Dam Dogs. This is an interesting matchup. First of all, we have T-Town Terror, who's won the last two. Remember, he was 1-6, and now he's beaten the #1 team in the league and the worst team in the league. But interestingly, he's got the second worst team in the league up next. So he could possibly win 3 in a row after being 1-6.
Back in the playoffs,
right back in the thing. Last week he said, rearview mirror, here he is. Well, I think he stays there because he's going to get a close win over Dim Dam Dogs. Now remember, last week talked about how Dim Dam Dogs sucks. Sorry. But you do get Adrian Peterson back, and I like his matchup. But your running back still consists of Willis McGahee, who's barely getting any touches. Y'all only projects him to get 5 points, even against the 31st ranked Cleveland run defense. And Noshawn Marino did nothing. Impossible is nothing? How about possible is nothing? How about that, Noshawn? Because you're going against the 25th ranked Washington defense, which seems like a good matchup, but not for you. You have done squat. Correll Buckhalter will get more work than you do. The interesting matchup in this game will be Ben Roethlisberger versus Carson Palmer. And that's where this game will be won or lost. Matt Forte for the T-Town Terror is already a +7 on his projection, which put T-Town Terror in a spot to win. I like T-Town Terror to move to 4-6 in a close one, but you will get a win.
Well, I hope that's good luck for me with your costume on. Maybe
thanks. I appreciate it.
Tough to me, thank you. Seriously,
this is my dreads. I'm new keys.
I'm sorry, Nuke.
I'm gonna nuke them.
I mean, Brad. Let's move on to Capital Punishment and the Po' Boys. And this is kind of the bizarro game of the week. The Punishment come in sporting a three-game losing streak. The Po' Boys have lost 2 in a row, and whoever continues this trend is in serious jeopardy of missing the playoffs. The Punishment has struggled on the ground as they have the last 3 or 4 weeks, and I expect that to continue. Ryan Grant should be okay against the Cowboys, but Steven Jackson's touches may be severely limited as the Rams play catch-up against the Saints. Throw in Jamal Lewis facing the kind of the rejuvenated Ravens defense, and look for the Punishment's running attack to really sputter this week. For the Punishment to win, it's going to have to be an Athens boy, Phillip Rivers, and coming up big against the Eagles' 11th ranked defense. Just remember, though, that this is a must-win for the Capital Punishment, who has been on a pretty severe slide. For the Po' Boys, it's very simple. What he has to do this week is hope for divine intervention. No, just kidding. He has a shot. He only has 2 active running backs at this point. Ronnie Brown does have a great matchup against the 30th ranked Bucks defense. But I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. With his current lineup, the boys are going to have to either start Jericho Cotchery or Nate Washington in his running back / wide receiver spot. In addition, they have no active defense, and Owen Daniels is still on the roster. I'll be honest, at this point, I'm going to have to question his dedication to this league right now. I mean, with Owen Daniels still on the roster, out for the year, I really wonder what the Po' Boys is thinking. I don't really like either of these teams this week, but I'm going to reluctantly take the Capital Punishment to move to 5-4-1.
He may be the nomination for Al Davis of the league.
He might be.
In our next matchup, I have the ass-whooping clique. That's right, you heard me correctly. Not the world champion Yankees, not the Let's Go Yankees, but the ass-whooping clique against the Kamikaze Dynasty. Now, the ass-whooping clique gets his name back. But will he get his groove back? Is Stella back? We'll see. But I'll tell you this, the X factor in this game is LaShawn McCoy, who travels out west to play at the Chargers. Now, the interesting matchup is LaShawn McCoy is the running back. Will he get more touches out of the backfield on catches, or will he get more rushes? And it seems like that the Eagles are so much more pass happy that are they willing to throw the ball to McCoy? Well, remember, they do have very young wide receiver core, and their most potent option so far has been Brent Seller. I do like, however, in the end, Kamikaze Dynasty to pull out a small victory because even though D'Angelo Williams has a good matchup in Atlanta and Ray Rice against Cleveland, Pierre Thomas, Frank Gore, and Kevin Smith. Those three names to me for the Kamikaze Dynasty trump anything that the Click
Frank
has.
Gore with a great start already.
That's exactly right. He had 41, which is a +7 on his matchup, or Yahoo prediction, and that puts him over the top. Stella does not get her groove back this weekend. The Click, you dropped to 5-5.
I'm sure Flo will be pleased knowing that he has Stella in here. But
Sorry.
we'll move on to the Bourbon Boys at 2-7 versus Juan Pate at 6-3. And the Bourbon Boys are actually projected at 155 this week. And to be honest with you, that might be the highest projection he's had all year. For him to succeed, MJD has to continue his MVP type year. Problem is, though, there's not much after him. He's got Jonathan Stewart, Cadillac Williams as his other two running backs, both only part-time starters, and Matt Ryan is mired in a sophomore slump at this point. Juan Pate starts this week at a bit of a disadvantage. Vernon Davis and Devin Hester only combined for 12 points on Thursday night, so that is a bit of a hole to climb out of. He also has Fred Jackson starting, who is not getting many carries since Marshawn Lynch has come back and really hit his stride the last couple of weeks. Juan does have Ricky Williams against the 30th ranked rush defense of the Bucs, and Michael Turner facing the Panthers' 23rd ranked rush defense. Throw in Peyton Manning playing against Tom Brady. Huge game, #1 offense. I like Juan's chances. I see him moving to 7-3 at this point. That is
fireworks.
That is a firework.